Good morning, it's Krista from Davidson, and I am in a 10-day video challenge, and this is my day 3. So I basically just talk about the stuff that's going on in my life and hoping that to some of you it's applicable to you, because again, like I've said many times before, that if I'm feeling something, then likely someone else is feeling it too. So I hope this will contribute to you. And I'll just start by sharing how my morning went. It's actually only about 5 minutes to 9. I just dropped the kids off from school, and there was a lot of yuck flying around the house this morning, which ended up in laughter and a whole lot of awareness. But Camille, she's my 7-year-old, and I have a 9-year-old daughter named Izzy, and Camille was sitting right beside Izzy on the floor. And I don't even know what Izzy was doing, but she was doing something that clearly was bugging Camille. And Cammie's just like, stop it, Izzy. And she was sitting right beside her. And I caught wind of this, and I said, Cammie, if you don't like what she's doing, just stand up and walk away. Like, you don't have to sit there by her and be annoyed. Well, she didn't really take to it. She just gave me a dirty look, but whatever. That's her choice too. Because I'm that way. I'm stubborn, and if someone tells me what to do, then I usually do the opposite. And so then we got out to the car, and there was a bunch of dishes left in the car, pots and pans, and all the mail that Tyler's collected from the post office and hasn't taken inside yet. And it's only been like 2 days. But I got in, and I just was so mad about it. Well, first of all, I was mad about all the stuff that I had sitting on my table in the house, with like the kids' pictures that I still have to cut up so that they can give to their friends, and all these things that I need to have to do. And then all this stuff that's in the car that is in my space and annoying me. And I just went to conclusion about it that I'm just going to be mad about it until I didn't. Until I was like, oh, just a minute here. What is this? What can I do with it? Can I change it? And if so, how? So yes, it's a very simple solution for the car. Like, I actually ended up gathering everything up, which is sitting beside me, and I'm going to take it in the house and put it away. Problem solved. No more issues. No more drama, no more frustration, no more anxiety. It is that simple. It is just another choice. And we do this to ourselves all the time. It's like getting your feet stuck in that mud puddle and then not thinking that you can do anything about it. You just sit there in the mud and you think, oh no, I'm stuck. I can't go anywhere. So I'm just gonna sit here and brew and be full of anger and anxiety, annoyance. And instead of just being like, oh well, maybe I could just pick up my feet and walk right on through, and then everything will be changed and I can just make a new choice and I'm no longer stuck. It's that simple. But we don't think to use the tools that are available to us. And I know I get myself stuck all the time until I don't. And then I just ask some questions. So anytime you're feeling full of anxiety, worry, anger, annoyance, anything it might be, just ask, what is this? Is it even mine? Because 99% of the thoughts and feelings and emotions we have aren't even ours. So if you all of a sudden this emotion comes over you, or all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I hate my hair, and you hadn't been thinking that before, and then you notice maybe you're in the proximity of someone else, well, maybe that person's thinking that. And we buy this stuff as our own all the time. 99% of the thoughts and feelings and emotions we have are not even ours. So just acknowledge, who does this belong to? Is this mine, yes or no? And if it's no, then just return it to sender. And that's it. They're really simple tools. And if you want to learn more about it, and you're curious about all these tools that I've been using, it is from Access Consciousness, and you can take a foundation class which will equip you with all sorts of goodies that you can use to just help you get through the things you get yourself stuck in all the time. And say about that. It's so much easier than, life is so much easier than we make it out to be. We overcomplicate things. We come to conclusions. We judge ourselves. We judge others. And instead of just asking a question and following like an energetic path of where you want your life to be, we sometimes can get stuck on answers which disempower us, and conclusions that give us no other choice, and we try to make things right or wrong or good or bad instead of just choosing. And if you could just choose and make a choice and then decide that, you know, it wasn't the choice that you feel good with anymore, instead of just judging yourself about it, just be like, well, what else can I choose? What else is possible? And then just make another choice and go from there. And then if you then are like, oh, well, I don't know why I chose that. Well, it doesn't matter. Just make another choice and make another choice. And just remember that half the time when you're feeling anything, who does this belong to? Because 99% of the time, it is not yours. So return it to sender and make another choice. Have a good day. Bye.